Today it's Friday and 8th of October, and right now I am in the place where I mostly start my driving videos, close to the Crete stadium. It's a big stadium located in Heraklion. So in this video we are going to be driving around Heraklion as much as we can to see and explore what's going on, to see it from a different perspective. I always wanted to do this video. I did it once in the past, but that time I was not satisfied enough. This time I will squeeze everything out of this drive, so it's going to be fun. You will see the good, the bad and the ugly. And also I will be telling you some of the places where you can eat if you just come across those places where you can eat good food, and in some places where there is high-speed internet and you can get good coffee and some other stuff I will keep mentioning. So welcome to Heraklion. This is our first traffic delay, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be like around 3 to 4 minutes. Today in the gym I did some heavy deadlifting. My back is paining. We are right at the red light. So this is going to be a pretty long delay. I can just switch off the car and wait. Nowadays the new cars, they are more efficient. Whenever you are at the traffic lights or stop somewhere, they just automatically goes off and they start again, but we can do it also manually. The lady with the bike sounds foreigner. You are having a good time already. This place in the right, it was a gym. It's called Escape. This is where I started working out, and then this gym was closed, so I had to go to another one. And the area that you see in the left side, like this old building, please ignore the old building. Behind the old building is like a very beautiful social place where people, locals, come to walk and have a good time. And Heraklion has been growing lately, and the traffic is getting busier and busier every year. It's like progressing. And in the right side, this is Talus Plaza. It's a pretty fun place. This place has cinema, coffee shop, of course, Starbucks. Also here, if you are a fan of Starbucks, so you can find your favorite taste or coffee here in Starbucks. And in the right side, this building, this huge building, some of the very rich people are living here, and the view is gorgeous from this place. And this in the right side is called like Desire Island. It's a club. And now at the top there is another variation of it, like with open area they built because of the COVID. It's good, but not busy as when the club was open and everybody was like, this lady has to cross the street, I'm waiting for her. And first of all, she should go and do it from this from this place. Okay, so I'm gonna take here a right. In the right side, what you see here, up top building, this is where they take the traffic license test. And from here, it's way to go to the top of the walls of Heraklion. What you see in front of you, this green stuff, is the walls of Heraklion. This street is built new. It was like 3 months, 4 months work going on this street. Right now. Hey!
Hey!
How are
You're
you?
on that road.
Yes, I'm in the middle of making a video. You are in the video right now.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay, hello everyone.
Okay. Hanukkah is saying hi to everybody.
Okay, I'm going to let you do you need to do your thing.
Yes, I need to focus on driving.
I got my English
Yeah.
instantly.
Okay, have fun and we will talk later.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Has to be. It was Hanukkah. We went to Samaria Gorge. It was pretty fun trip, pretty fun adventure. So she called me not in the right time, but no worries, she will be back and she will be joining me for more videos. So disclaimer, right now it's kind of the street, it is like going to the center and to the very center, and also this street goes to the Church of Agios Minas, which is a famous church, the patron church in I should say Heraklion, but please correct me if I'm wrong. So as you can see, the buses, daily chicken dinner. No, that's not healthy unless you are a bodybuilder to eat that much chicken. And in the right side, in the left side, we have small businesses, shops for glasses, clothes, photography, some bakeries, coffee shops. It's not going to be a bad idea if you were. It's like Heraklion is not that big of a city, especially the old town and the center. You can pretty much walk around and put your eyes and see and explore. So this is the traffic in Heraklion. Please tell me if you are already feeling kind of like hard to breathe, because some days are good days and some another days are pretty busy, and it's like difficult sometimes. That's the reality. So right now we are at the place where the church of Agios Minas is located. But believe me, Heraklion compared to Chania is much more, the streets are bigger. It's like better. But Chania is also complicated and also small. The streets are narrow and most of the streets are like one way, which is making it much more complicated and difficult to find your way and to breathe while driving. I'm not talking about around Chania, I'm talking about the center and some places. Like if you are staying in a hotel and you have a car rented, then it's going to be pretty challenging. It's going to be, yeah. Imagine right now, it's not nothing personal. I'm just trying to demonstrate my personal feelings to you. How do I feel while I am driving in Heraklion, which necessarily I don't have to, because mostly whenever I come to Heraklion and I just leave the car outside, or I can walk from my place into Heraklion. But if I have to, or if I am driving in Heraklion, then it's a little bit of this feeling which you're not going to like. Right side, they seem like tourists, those who followed the Google map and they came across this things, which is not letting you to pass away. Anyways, right now this area is Platia Cornaro. I think it was enough philosophy about how we feel about traffic in Heraklion. This place is Platia Cornaro, and from here you can get into the very center of Heraklion and gift shops, coffee shops, and much more of that things. I'm gonna wait for this lady with a kid. I'm gonna take my horse. Old Town Road, countryside is better. and this is also the walls of Heraklion and the doors of Heraklion. Like at all times you could just get here inside from these doors. So Heraklion was pretty protected city by the walls of Heraklion. So here I'm gonna be taking a lift to show you the parking area. You know, we have here in this area some good coffee shops and some high-speed internet cafes. But if I would go right now here, look to this guy. He just stopped at the like pedestrian cross area, and without switching on any lights, anything which warns me that it's going to be stopping. So yeah, be ready for surprises like this, not just once or twice, like most of the time. I'm not mad, I'm just annoyed. Okay, it's possible for 2 cars to get out of here, but like I had to tell him to wait for me, because but if the other cars park here in the left side, then it is not possible for 1 car to go out. So this is the parking area. This is free public parking. Let me switch on the light so you can see me. Today, because it is Friday and tomorrow it's going to be Saturday, so it's going to be what they say, weekend. That's why everybody is rushing into the center. But anyways, okay, so you can see here we also have stairs in the other end of parking, where you can get out of the parking. If you leave your car in this area, you can also get out of the parking from here. So okay, you see we have walls in the right side and in the left side. I think that they were, it's pretty close, but I can so they say that in this area they would let water, and they would come with their boats in the old times. So this would be full of water between 2 walls, and they could move around with their boats. And also that's like a more secure way to keep it even more secure. And these dudes just, they don't like to be safe. Like you see a car is coming out, stay a little bit in one side so you don't get hurt. And as I said, today it's like Friday and weekend. Tomorrow is like, I don't know these things. Anyways, today is Friday, tomorrow is going to be Saturday, so everybody is rushing to get into the city. I want to go to the left side. Okay. We have a green light, like yes. Cool. So that was the parking, public parking, the closest parking to the center. And in the left side again, walls of Heraklion. I'm gonna take you up on the walls as well. It's you're riding with me, so if you're riding with me, I'm gonna give you a good ride. Taxi. And here is also computer parking, and this area is kind of like a social university, I don't know what, but it's like a place everybody catches up, some activities, some government activities going on as well. This restaurant, if you are into eating meats, lamb, souvlaki, if you would come here and eat here, this is going to be like the ultimate option in whole Heraklion. Otites, okay, whatever they have is really good quality, high quality. This one, Otites, in the right. Okay, thank you so much. And just next to the Otites restaurant, we have here the grave of Nico's Kazanzakis, which is also a very known writer from Crete, Nikos Kazanzakis. And also people coming here to in the evenings to drink a beer, to socialize and to catch up and just have a chat. So this is the way. If you come here this way, you cannot go back because it's like one way. And also this wall is connected from where I told you that you can get up on this wall and you can just keep walking, and this wall is like continuously connected from here. From the right is the way to the grave itself. Okay, and you can continuously walk here. It's like good place for jogging, for running. And this is here we have like some this place, like you can go and play football, and also you can walk there. Like as you can see, men, women, they are taking their dog for a walk. And this way it will take me back down, which is pretty narrow, but I got this. and that's boyfriend and girlfriend going to have a good time going to that place. Okay, so we are back on the way that we came. This time we will take the same way, but we will not end up in the, it's like we will go somewhere else, not to the parking area. So this, if you are coming this way, it's still going to take you to the parking area. When I came, this guy was still talking to this person in the car, and he's still talking. I almost took a complete that's a good guy with the bike. I really appreciate myself and also the people, those who respect pedestrians and they give them priority to pass. That's what Mr. Adventure does. Okay, so this time I'm gonna take a right. Okay. Yes, go. Today Mr. Adventure is on the streets. Everybody passes the pedestrian walk area. Nobody has to wait. I'm gonna open the window, I'm feeling hot. Okay, so now we are taking this way. Okay, so the good about this is, like you can see, this can take you to the highway where you can go to Khania and to other places, also to the airport, and to highway means like you can go to Setea, Jos Nikolaos, and also if you want you can just turn back into the city. So now we will turn back into the city to show you the rest of the places. Place you in front of you this shop. They also have like gadgets, computer equipments, and like cell phones. This type of things. It's one of the biggest shops in Greece. It's not just in Heraklion. They have branches in all over the Greece. Place you. now we will, it's like also the way to the archaeological museum of Heraklion. So this is the Platea Eleftheria. That's in front of us, the buildings that you see, the hotels and everything. So this square is called Platea Eleftheria. And here we have a taxi stop. So if I would take a lift, I will go still into the center, but if I would take a ride, this can take me to the port and to the places that you may want to go. So also to the central parking. Also, we have some ruins here from the old town of Heraklion, and that's the port you can see. And if you are into tennis, in this area we have tennis ground where you can play tennis. I don't know how it works, how you can go there, but we have tennis here. And here it is called Girigori's. It's a coffee shop. And the hotel that you see in the right, this big hotel, this is one of the luxurious and premium hotels in Heraklion. Yeah. And to be honest, in front of these luxurious places and hotels, I will let them pass. Like I was waiting, I was careful, and I was kind of like, hey, they don't have enough patience. Some drivers are really like bah behind you. Well, I'm not talking about everybody, but most of the time it's very possible that you can get annoyed by some drivers behind you, which is pushing you to just go drive faster. And well, in small areas and places it's okay, but in highways they will definitely push you to drive faster, and they can really put you in danger, and you don't want to be annoyed or feel under pressure or triggered by these noises and horns. And that's a common thing. and this place, this area is called Kule. And if you go to the history, it's called Kala or Kale. It's like that building there in the port, the fortress, the Kule fortress. That means, like, fortress means also Kule means fortress, and fortress means Kule. So that's why they call this. And also this restaurant, this first one, Opu Campos, is a good one. You can really eat well. And another guy, another lady is behind me and trying to push the horn to move faster. So here it's like, logically I would never drive more than 30 miles per hour in such a busy area, because there is always a possibility that someone will come to the street and will get hurt. So, but no, I'm in rush. There is food on the table which is going to be cold if I don't get at the right time. That's why you have to run, and also let me run, or just disappear from the street so I can run. That's a little bit annoying sometimes. Okay, so we are back to the street where we were, like, we took a ride and we went to the center, but we are again in the seaside. We have central parking again here in this area, and that's the history museum. No, not history, it's like the flora and fauna kind of museum, a natural history museum. Yeah, it's the natural history museum of Heraklion. And as you can see in the right side, some tourists, some locals, they are walking and they are just having a good time. Mostly people does that here in this area. They take their kids, their family, or their friend, or girlfriend, or anybody, or friends, and walk in this area. In the left side we have a taverna. I felt in the beginning that it's not going to be that good, but it seems like they provide good quality food and they have customers. Yeah.
It's just waiting part of the tour. And you saw that car, you know? You saw with your own eyes that crossed the red light. Whoa! Yeah. It just happened. I wasn't expecting that the weather would be this hot today. It's Crete, you never know. Right now you can go to the sea and swim.
here I'm going to take a left, and there is a restaurant I'm gonna show you in this street. Whatever you eat, the cheapest meal will be €1, and the most expensive meal will be I don't know, meal. Okay, the expensive one will be €3. So you can just order for €10 4 meals, and you can eat it. That would be something nice to explore and to figure out what they offers, what they give you for €10. Can we get full, or can we get enough of everything? Yeah, but it seems pretty decent. I saw people eating there, like, and that's a good thing that somebody is doing it. And it's nowhere else. It's just in the right here. This one. Here, this one. And here we have Lidl, the supermarket Lidl. And here is the bus station B in Heraklion. I don't know where they go, but they also go to some areas. I mean, like, mostly they, I think, go to the southern side of Crete, but not really sure. Never took a bus from here. Okay, so now we are back in Exandadio Martirun, this street, and in this street, like, you can find mostly different businesses, many shops offering many services, and everybody is kind of in hurry because it's like a center. It's like city, but it's not like touristic area. It's like mostly local shops for locals. Like whenever you need, like, almost anything, you just imagine SIM card, toys, pharmacy, barber, supermarkets, and like gadgets, everything, you just name it, it's available here. And you just saw what happened. That just happened. It's like we have a spiritual language within us that we can communicate wirelessly. We can tell, hey buddy, please slow down, I'm gonna cross illegally from here, and then you can pass. And then I accept that, okay, you are good to go, I'm gonna protect you. I will slow down for you. It's like that. Like, this guy kind of can feel what's going on in my head, and I can feel what's going on in his head. It's experience, my friend, experience. When you live in Crete, you begin to learn lots of things that usually you don't learn around the world. Maybe in the East, in the Middle East, it's similar. There are many similarities between Middle East and Crete and also Greece. In this area, in my left in back, there is this coffee shop. It's called Coco 98. Coco 98. This is a good one. The coffee is like, mwah. You want to drink that coffee every morning. Maybe not every morning. Since I'm drinking less coffee, my sleep is improved. I sleep like a baby. And here we have the block 62, mostly sport products. In the right side we have gymnasium Heraklion. This is the gym where I go to gym. This is where I have subscription. And in the left side we have Nike factory. They have this Nike factory, so Nike products. But imagine how difficult it will be for the bicycle people to survive in this much illegal parking and in this much rush. So that's why we don't have like a bicycle riding culture. Otherwise, if you are living in Heraklion, it's possible to almost go anywhere within Heraklion, 20 minutes bicycle ride. So it takes a little bit intelligence and attention, so we can schedule our life when we need to take our car and go out, and when we need our bicycle to go some light stuff and to do some like light grocery. Like if you are coming to buy just a t-shirt, we don't need to bring the whole car. We can just come with the bike. So that's why we don't have the bike culture here, because of so much traffic. But it would have been nice to have like a, because this is Heraklion. This many cars can pollute the city. And this is Kotsovolos. They have good products, but when it comes to like gadgets, technology, or to creativity, to like media and editing, stuff like that, it's like outdated products they have. Like in this branch, and they are focused on selling iPhones, in selling televisions, and some other equipment that like everybody is like likely to buy. They don't have this attitude of bringing new technology, like if it is not, let's say, like a good lens, like a good stabilizer, like equipments for GoPro. Whenever you go and you ask, do you have this, and they will be, no, we don't have. Then they check in the system, then they don't have it. Like, so mostly if you want to buy these things, you just have to order it online. Yeah, so it's like that. You cannot easily find the products and the gadgets that you need here. And we don't have any shops where you can rent some equipment here in Crete. It's like a big island, almost with 2 million population. There should be a sort of services where you can like rent some equipment, like expensive camera, like a expensive drone, do your project and give it back. But no, it doesn't exist because it's like the business is differently oriented. It's like a different kind of business. But anyways, maybe in the future I will start something to support creators like myself. And in the left side we have Jumbo. You know, it sounds like Jumbo. It sounds so magical. Like just the second name for the genie could be Jumbo. And if you go to the Jumbo, you can find almost anything. Anything. Furniture, decoration, things for wedding, lighting, things for school, pens. You just, if you are coming to Heraklion just for a walk, go and visit Jumbo and you will be like, wow, where am I? Jumbo. Okay, so you may find some stuff, and very cheap, like everything is 50 cents, 20 cents, 1 euro, 10 euro, depending. And the bikes here, they have just learned to go always from the right side, from that side. Yeah. We are back here where you can leave Heraklion city and go to some other city, or you can get back into the city. So I'm gonna get back into the city carefully, nice and easy.